So, just want to congratulate you guys on another great tournament.
Thank you.
Second one,
Cheers.
right?
Cheers.
For the people that haven't seen the last video, just introduce yourselves.
I'm John Stentz.
I'm Jaron Stifler.
Okay. And you guys run this tournament as well as the North Star tournament,
That is correct.
which is fantasy with square bases, so nobody watching this actually cares.
No. Yeah, sharp edges.
So, since we asked all the main questions last year, we'll just ask a couple extra ones here. So, how did you find this event compared to last year's?
Another success.
Yeah, I think it was another successful event. We
A little
had
more raffle money this time. Charity.
yes, the charity was very successful. The players were very generous. We had 12 more players when we started. We lost a few over the course of the weekend, but so we had more players, so that was good.
Okay, well, that goes to my last question, but we can talk about it now. So, all the proceeds go to the charity, right?
Correct.
Which is called?
Can Do Canines.
Okay. And how much did you raise for it today?
We raised $2,000.
Okay. And what is the charity? What is Can Do Canines?
Can Do Canines is a training organization for assistance dogs.
Okay.
So it's more than just like a lot of people think of assistance dogs. They think of like mobility dogs and like for if you were blind as an example and a dog that helps you out. But they actually have all sorts of different animals trained to do all sorts of different things, like dogs that can sense you're going to have a seizure, dogs that can sense that your blood sugar is low and you're going to have a diabetic
Really?
stroke or attack. Dogs that hear things for you, dogs that see things for you.
Does that
dogs
include like police dogs and bedbug dogs?
Bed bugs? I'm pretty sure is on the list. Police dog, no, the police handle that.
Okay. So, what changes did you have from last year to this year? Did you make any changes or any significant changes?
I don't know if we had any
Added
rules.
players.
Yeah.
Added tables.
We did more training. We added tables. As far as the rules go, well, we had a new edition, so that changed things.
But things that
quite a
you
bit.
guys did.
We just kind of fiddled a little bit with our scoring rubrics as far as like the paint scoring. We didn't do a lot.
So nothing
Change it.
major.
Nothing major.
Okay, that leads to my next question. Next year, will you ever invoke like a fully painted army or 3-color painted army rule?
There's a distinct possibility that we will, and we do that in our fantasy tournament.
Yeah.
We do have that requirement. I don't think it's asking a lot of players to have 3 painted. I mean, especially because we're lax enough to say that black primer or whatever primer is a color.
We usually only have a couple people that.
There were a couple people, and there were a couple things that weren't painted. So I think now that everybody locally should know about this tournament, that's not asking a lot. So yeah,
Okay.
I think that's going to be an expectation.
But next year, do you think you'll up the number of players?
Probably go for 80.
Mhm.
The room holds that comfortably. Beyond that, it starts to get kind of cramped because people are back in corners and such. But we'll shoot for that.
Okay. What about imposing an age limit? I don't know how tight-knit your community is.
Yeah, we only have a couple of people who
We've
are.
talked about that.
Yeah.
It's an interesting issue.
We have an age limit now.
16 with a parent, right?
Yeah, but we have 2 guys that actually who have played both years and have fallen. I think one's a 14-year-old and one's a 15-year-old at this point this year. We didn't have any complaints about them as far as sportsmanship or playing. In fact, the one kid won like 3 or 4 of his games, and I mean they did well. So it's never been a problem, but we're trying to.
I don't think anybody would actually complain about it. Last year, I played a 15-year-old, I think.
Okay.
He beat me too, and he was fine. I just didn't want to come all the way over here to play a 15-year-old.
Sure.
You know.
Sure, but you're right, and so the hard part becomes the question of now that we've had these 2 kids, and are we grandfathering them in,
Mhm.
or are we going to, crush their hopes and dreams by saying, sorry, next year you're out?
Right.
It's a
No,
tough.
that's understandable.
Yeah.
Next year, do you think you'll use rules from some of the other books that have come out, like Dogfighting from Death from the Skies?
I don't know about dogfighting. We'll have to think about that. But Yeah, I don't know.
He's shaking his head over there.
We have the peanut gallery saying no. So we'll go. Let's go with the tentative no. How about a untentative maybe?
Okay.
And but we are thinking about maybe letting some Forge World lists come in.
That was my next question. You gonna let
been
Forge
on
World
the-
and
been on
Imperial
the brain.
Armor?
Well, the thing that we thought about was and we thought about this before the tournament, but we'd already set the rule set, so we didn't want to make any major changes to rule set. With the predominance of flyers and what seems like limited choices in dealing with flyers, the Imperial Aeronautica book has more options available, so we were considering that as maybe just one thing, but
Just from the Aeronautica?
yeah, if we open the door, we'll see.
I can live with that one. I have a contender.
Yeah, we'll do some play testing and see what seems to make sense.
Okay. That's pretty much all I've got. Anything else you guys want? Oh, no. When are you guys going to come to Winnipeg?
You asked us that last time.
You did. Did I say last time I would ask my wife?
I think you
the
said
wife.
you would ask the boss.
Check
I
the wife.
again,
Yep,
we have to
yep.
check with our wives. So that's code for
No.
probably not. I will check with my 9-month-olds and see what they say about it.
All they need is an open window and bowl of water.
What is the dates again? I forget.
The next one we have is May 4th. It's full up, but we're thinking of opening up 4 more spots.
So that's a killer for us because
Yeah.
like a week ahead of that, we're in Chicago for DEFCON. Well, I am, and he's turkey hunting.
We're
Yeah.
turkey hunting in Manitoba.
It's really fun here
I
in the Driftless area in Minnesota.
was game warden for 2 years in Manitou, which is the turkey area. And 2 years I went hunting every day, never got anything.
It's tough.
It's
I've gotten a few.
Bastards.
It's basically an excuse to go camp and fish and drink.
Yeah, trout fishing opens the same weekend.
Oh, okay.
So
Sweet.
it's great.
But yeah, if you check our website, you can
Sure.
we update it every couple of days. It's just a stupid little blog, but pretty good. You
No,
should promote it.
I do look at it.
Oh, do you?
I do.
Oh, I've never seen a comment from you.
I have not commented. I'm all about trolling or whatever it's called when you don't.
Lurking.
Lurking.
Oh, are
Thank
you the one that commented anonymously saying we're going to be called the 40 KKKer soon?
No,
No.
I didn't do that. I try to keep it a little bit less like that.
Awesome. All right. Well, I'm excited to come back next year.
Yeah, we're excited to have you guys back. We're
Well,
glad to have you. It's very fun.
Every year
Thanks
it
for the
seems.
fine brew too.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. I just said that one.
This is Summit.
So yeah, it tastes like Summit Pale Ale.
So it seems like every year we're doubling. So next year we'll be with 18 or 20 of us.
That'll be good. And then the year after, you guys are going to have to
We'll
start
just
to
run it
recruit.
for you.
You're just going to need to recruit. Yeah.
Definitely. Okay.
You're gonna make our scoring software work for its money for the whole matchups on not putting the same clubmates together when you bring 40 guys.
That's fine.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thanks a
All
lot.
right, yeah, thanks a lot, Greg. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Good to see you this year.
Thanks.